Hi guys, welcome back. This is my 1971 Chevy pickup. It's had the original paint now for 55 years, never been painted, except there was a little collision repair on that fender. I don't know when that happened, it was way before me. But anyways, am I going to paint it? No. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the life back to this paint job with no skills necessary and stuff that you could possibly find underneath your kitchen sink. Yeah, I bought mine at the dollar store. I think the whole bill came up to like $8, and that included a chocolate bar. So we'll say like $6. So what you're gonna need is a bucket filled with warm water. You can use cold, but I don't like cold on me. I put a little bit of Dawn in it. You don't have to, but everything's better with Dawn. You need a hose, preferably connected to a water supply. Just a thought. Then you need some sponges or these scrubber sponges. They got the little green scrubby things on them, and then those are essential. And the biggest thing you need is Comet. Just plain old Comet. Oh, you also need this little bucket. Well, maybe you might not if you're a giant. I'm short. So I need the bucket to like get on top or in the middle. So I'm just going to back this rig up. We're going to take a look around. I'll show you what's going on. So as you can see, this paint is very, very oxidized. And you can do that with your fingers, leave marks. That's a lot of patina. Look at the green's coming right off on my fingers. So we've got some nice black spots, which I really love. Wish this hood was a little bit more. And I think with the Comet, we'll be able to achieve more of that. Now down below, the bumper is quite rusty. And I'm thinking some of that will come off with the Comet. I don't know. I like it. Some people don't. And it's all about what you want. So when it comes to the bumper, I'm probably not going to use the green scrubby side. It will also polish up the stainless steel. Over here we've got the repaint. You can see the change in color. And this is the damage that they fixed. And not very well. Well, I guess pretty good because it's lasted a long time. But you can see the Bondo cracking in the thing. And I really like how that paint blended like that. We've got some black marks on the cowl. I'm actually thinking of changing the signs on the door. Because this is my shop truck. And I'm thinking I'm going to put nice junk on the sides. So you'll polish up the trim rings and some of the silver inside those wheels. Here's some more of that rust. I really actually like the rust. More patina. You want to be really gentle around these old stickers. You don't want to take those off. They're just too cool. Then the truck's in actually fairly good shape. The body's very solid. Yeah, Cab corner is just starting to go, but for the most part, this thing is in good shape. So I'm going to start off with the front end. I'm going to do actually half the hood, half of everything, and then you can compare the two. And then after that, we'll go into some time warp action. I'll do the rest of the truck, and then we'll take a look at the finished product. And stick around. I have a giveaway, and you got to watch to the end to know what the giveaway is. So I just started off with a little bit of a wetness. I don't know if you need to do that. You spray a little bit of the Comet on, and all you do is work a little bit at a time. Here I got a little bit of tree sap, using that. See what I'm saying about being short? And all you're doing is try and keep it in a straight strokes. Put a little bit more. And that's all you're doing. It's basically a really easy way of wet sanding that you can't really screw up. If you want more patina, scrub a little bit more. If you don't want too much, flip it over, just use a sponge side. And that's basically all it is. You want to make sure you get the edges. Just going to move my bucket up here so I'm not constantly bending. And again, you want to do small panels at a time, like so you don't forget anything, because it will show up. Here I want a little more patina, so I'm just going to scrub a little harder on the green side. And look, don't need to tell you, don't be doing this on your brand new 2025 Hyundai's Sorento, why you'd ever want one, but and this is something anybody can do. It's as easy as washing your car. A full disclosure, there's a bylaw in our city prevents people from washing cars in the driveways. I don't care. Okay, got that panel done. Just rinse it off. As you can see, the color is bright. Some of the black has come through. I worked a little harder on that edge. So that's what it is. Now we're going to go on time lapse. I'll do the rest of the vehicle because you don't need to be watching me do this for 2 hours. So I just wanted to show you while it was dry. Um, what a difference. It's smooth, not gritty like the other side. Um, it's popped that color right up. I don't know if you guys can tell on the watching device, but it's really popped up. Unfortunately, we have this shadow here, so you can't really see both sides, but I think this gives you a good idea. So, I'm sure you've seen that I redid the white and the windshield there towards the end, and that's because it dried. You can't let the stuff dry on, or it's going to leave a film. So, again, don't be like me. Do small areas, rinse it off. Small area, rinse it off. This way you're not doing stuff twice. So, we're done. Took about an hour and a half. I guess it could have taken more time if I wanted to, but I'm really happy with the results. The hood got quite a bit darker, and you can do this as many times as you want, but the colors are just popping, and very happy with the result. I'm probably still going to take this to the car wash just to get the remainder of the Comet off, because there might be residuals, but that popped it right up. Look at this. Look at that stainless trim. It's like brand new with very, very little effort. Anybody can do this, because this was my first time, believe it or not. I had heard about the concept, thought I'd give it a try. I love it. Now, I really want to hear your thoughts on changing these signs out. I really like the idea. And yeah, I also liked when it was wet. It had a shininess to it. So I have a thought, and if I do it, I'll put it on a video. But we got one last thing to make this thing right. That's right. Brand new, nice junk stickers. And that brings us to the giveaway. So the new nice junk giveaway is everyone's a winner. You want a sticker, you comment on the video, you like, you immediately go to your email and you type in nicejunk666 at gmail.com, Send me your address. I'm sending you a sticker. If you need 2, let me know. If you got 2 hot rods you want to put them on, I'll send you 2. Yeah. And also in saying that, all these materials will be on that I use in here will be on the Amazon affiliate store. Make sure to hit the link in the description. Buy the stuff through there. Buy other stuff. I'll still get a little tiny bit of a commission. Helps the channel. Costs a lot of money to buy parts and stuff. I just spent another $1,200 on this one, and those parts are going to be coming on a very near future episode of Nice Junk. We're going to be doing all the brakes, brand new lowering springs in the front, and lowering shocks in the front. When I did lower this, I did it a redneck way and just cut the spring and left the original shocks. I did the back properly, but now it's time to do, it proper, because the shocks aren't shocking and springs aren't springing. And another thing, just wanted to bring up, we had a loss in the Nice Junk family. Our number 1 fan passed away, and my mom, she battled cancer for 2 years. That's why I wasn't on last week. So yeah, she battled cancer for 2 years and succumbed to this horrible illness on Monday. So, please, if you're going to do anything, send a donation in her name to the Cancer Society. Francine's here. And make sure to like, share, subscribe. And that was some nice junk.